Yo, yo, what up, y'all? This your boy Gary Spencer. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. I wanted to make this video talking about my 11 addicting games that I have on the PS1. First game we got, and one based off arcade, Asteroids. Asteroids, like I said, it's based off of an arcade. This one, didn't really know about this version. I knew about the arcade version. I also knew about the N64 version. But yeah, I found out about this version. Figure I got it because Asteroids is a pretty good game. It also could be addicting itself. Basically a classic arcade action game, explosive weapons arena, and ultimate multiplayer blast fest. But this game is I find this game to be pretty addicting itself because especially if you're doing real good at it, like if you're beating levels, and even if you lose, you might feel like, oh, I want to play this, try this again, try it again. So this is definitely one of those games you guys want to get. It's also a good game, on the PS1. Like I said, there's also an N64 version, and the arcade version is probably harder unless if you're used to playing arcades. But yeah, Asteroids, that's one. Second is Black Dawn. Now Black Dawn, this is another really good game. Basically another combat helicopter shooting game, which I used to always like helicopter shooting games for a long time, or any combat shooting games such as airplanes or whatnot. But this is actually another good game. It's also pretty addicting. Like I said, this game's good. It basically has a 3D environment background and also 3D sound effects and explosions, plus pumping music that builds with action of each mission, and fully loaded weapons. And also there's also cheats in this game that you could put in for weapons, and also health cheats as well. So basically 6 different views, and but like I said, it's really good game. It's fun and it's also addicting too. So this is definitely another game that you guys would want to get for those of you guys that are still rolling with the PlayStation 1. Like I said, but it can get pretty addicting as you get better at it, and as you like it, you'll like it more. So that's two. Number three I have is Contender. Now Contender, like I said, pretty decent boxing game. I played this years ago at Sears, back when PlayStation 1 was up and popular, when they had the PlayStation 1 kiosk there. This was the first this was the first game that I would always start off with when I would see it on the demo disc. Even though I gotten beat on, every time I played it, but then eventually, as I kept playing it, I got better at it, and I got my first win in it on the demo disc. This is another pretty addicting game itself. Like I said, especially if you guys are, boxing fans. Like I said, it might not be great, but it's pretty decent. Basically 40 different fighters with each with their own unique fighting style. You could build fighter skills, stamina, and strength. Which is pretty typical because you got to have all that in boxing or any other sport. And you can save your customized fighter, and it's basically another 3D background game. You could also change the camera angles as well, and you have the option if you want to. You have music in the background while you fighting, or you could turn it off. I always turn the background music off, but this game could actually be addicting itself in a way. So another pretty decent boxing game. You guys probably want to take a look at it, and maybe get it one day. Okay, that's three. Number four is another game based off of arcade, Frogger. Frogger. This is another pretty good game, and also another game that's also pretty addicting. You're doing a level that you may not be able to beat, but it's like it gets you to want to keep on trying and trying until you eventually beat it. But I like this version better than the arcade version, and the basically the arcade version, because this one has a 3D background. The graphics on this game is updated, and the gameplay is actually better. But like I said, another addicting game that's based off of an arcade and also good itself. So definitely another game to get. That's 4. Number 5, another game that's based off of an arcade, and also that started off on the old Nintendo is Galaga Destination Earth. Now, Galaga Destination Earth. I didn't know. I had no clue about this one. I didn't even know anything about this version until I looked it up, until I seen it on YouTube. Now, when I seen the gameplay of this on YouTube, I thought this game looked really good. The graphics in the background were 3D. The gameplay itself was good. On here it's 9 new rules, more challenging stages, and game-enhancing power-ups, and special weapons and landscapes. And it says on the back, as you can see in the back, the swarm is reborn under Namco. And Namco actually did a pretty good job of making certain games too itself too. And like I said, this version, I actually like this version better. It's kind of, the similarities to this and the Nintendo one is like you only get when you're shooting, you only take 2 shots at a time. It's not like you could just shoot. But I think you might be able to, depending on what gun you have. There might be a way you can, but I like, to keep on shooting as many times as I want versus, being able to take 2 shots at a time. That's stupid. But this game is actually pretty addicting. This game is actually pretty addicting itself. It actually plays just like Fox 60. I mean, Star Fox 64 on the Nintendo 64, and also what's the name of that? And also the one airplane game and helicopter game on the Sega Genesis, and also based off of an arcade though. But you guys would understand and get the picture if you guys saw the gameplay of this, and you'd be like, oh, okay, it plays just like this game or that game. I think it's like Airbuster or something. But yeah, this game, there's like different styles. It's like Nintendo style where the airplane is like you're shooting up, and then like you're going forward. Then like there's the Gradius and Radius style that's going when the airplane's going this way, and you're shooting enemies from this way. And this game's actually pretty fun. It's also pretty addicting itself. So that's another one. That's 5. Number 6 is Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, another one of the best Mortal Kombat games. Really good one. Could be pretty addicting itself. The coolest part, one of the coolest things on this version is like the graphics are a little bit updated. The gameplay is on point, and you could put in there's a cheat for a 1-button fatality move in this game. That's probably like one of the best parts. It kind of plays like the arcade version itself, and you can use like for instance, like if you're Jax or a couple other fighters, like you could use the Mortal Kombat 3 version of Jax or a couple other fighters, and then you could also turn the picture and use the Mortal Kombat 2 version of them, which is actually pretty cool, and has a pretty decent amount of fighters on here and locations, and another good one. It's like, another good and addicting one too. So, yep. So that was 6. Number 7 is NFL Blitz. NFL Blitz is another really good and fun football game. One of the best sports games presented by Midway, and the voice of my homie that I met last year at the Gaming Expo convention, Tim Kitzrow. He did the voice on here as well. The same goes with NBA Jam and NHL Hits. He also did the voice on here. But this is another fun and addicting game. Really fun. Based off of an arcade. The graphics is good. Definitely has that arcade graphic. Definitely has that arcade 3D graphic style. You could jump on players and hit players even after the play is over, and it's basically like a no mercy type of game. Basically, no rules, no refs, no mercy. So this is definitely another pretty addicting game, especially You know, especially some of y'all sports fans out there too. So yeah, definitely get that one. Oh, 7. Number 8 is Road Rash Jailbreak. Road Rash Jailbreak, one of the best motorcycle games, one of the best road rash games in general. I like this. I would say I like this version the best. The gameplay is on point, and the graphics a little updated, of course, compared to the Genesis version or whatnot. There's different. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like no, actually, there's like few gaming modes on here. There's the 5-0 mode when you're a cop with a grudge and a quota filled with rashers, and then there's a jailbreak mode. Rise through the ranks of your gang to bust spaz out of the slammer. So basically, you know, and 2 players could play it as well. So just like the old road rash, you know, you're racing guys. You can punch them, you can hit them with weapons and knock them off their bikes, and also, of course, there's cops on here. There's like one cop that comes after you. Even if you knock that one off, there might be another one coming after you. So there's like 2 cops in this game that could be like be involved in a race. And the funny thing about that part is, like, you know, sometimes one of the cops could come after you, and then like the second cop might just keep on going and might not even bother you. So, but every time they get past me, I always hit them off their bike. That's like probably one of the best parts in this game in general. Road rash. It's like, you know, I'll either hit them or I'll just try to ignore them. The only thing you gotta the only part about that you gotta watch out for is they also not only hit you with a bat, but they also tase you too. So they got tasers in this game too. So definitely watch that. But this is really a fun game. It's also addicting itself. So Road Rash Jailbreak, definitely get that, y'all, if y'all haven't played it yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. Number 9 is another, and based off of an arcade, Robotron X. Yeah, now another game based off of an arcade, Robotron X, and as you can see, Midway, baby. This is another fun and addicting game, and also has a 3D environment in the 3D environment in the background, and also has non-stop adrenaline pumping techno music and original sound effects. Basically just all you do is shoot all the enemies from a different angle, going up, back, left, and right. And then also, you know, be aware, because, you know, there's people in this game that you definitely want to save. You don't want to let get killed. Now, the more people you can collect, the more points you score, and then you could actually earn yourself another extra life in this game. But this game is actually pretty addicting itself. I can't even remember the furthest I got in this game, but I never beat it. But it's like in between normal and hard. But, you know, and the only thing you got to watch out on these when you get to a certain level is like those flying saucers that like shoot at you. So like you gotta distance yourself, like back up and give yourself enough room to shoot at them, and then you'll be able to kill them that way. I can't stand those enemies in that game. But this is a really fun game, Robotron X. I like this version better. I like playing it on the PlayStation better versus the arcade version. Because the arcade version basically is just 2 joysticks, one move and one shoot, which I find kind of weird. It should just be a shooting should be just like a pressing button, and then like the joystick should just be the moving your guy. But yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 9. Number 10 is hold on. Number 10 is Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha. Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha. This is another good game, and one of the best street fighting games itself, and one of the best fighting games on the PlayStation 1 in general. Remember playing this years ago, and I liked it. Like I said, it has the 3D graphics in the background. The gameplay is on point, and everything. You know, there's a lot of good stuff about this game. And also pretty addicting itself, because especially, you know, as you keep on fighting fighting opponents, and you get far. And especially if you put the code in to unlock everybody, which also that would also mean that you would have to fight Akuma every time you get the Bison. Like when you're getting ready to fight Bison, you got a challenger, then Akuma. And the funny thing about this, I've never once beat Akuma in this game. Like they cheat just like they do in Mortal Kombat or any other fighting game. But Akuma, he definitely cheats, and Bison, he cheats as well. But I haven't once beaten Akuma. I didn't even beat Akuma one round, so that's where the addiction in this game could come in. Like, well, you just want to keep on fighting him, like keep on trying until you can figure out a strategy to get him, and then you'll understand it. But yeah, this is another good and a pretty addicting game itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, 10. So last one, which is my 11th one. I can't find it, but it's in here somewhere, and you guys saw me playing it. But my last game that I found addicting is Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot, that is like a really good game. One of the most popular games on the PS1 itself. Played that game years ago at Sears on the demo disc. I liked it. Gameplay was nice. Graphics was pretty good, and also found it pretty addicting itself. In different ways. Like it's also a really fun game, Crash Bandicoot. Like I said, whenever I go around here and I find it, I'm going to play it. But Crash Bandicoot is definitely another good. Is really another addicting game. It's also one of the best ones that I like. So. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So y'all know what to do. Leave y'all's comments and thoughts down below. Click that thumbs up. This your boy Gary Spencer. You guys take it easy. I'll see you guys next time. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.